Hello and good evening to the ICCA Academy. It's a double header here at the Arabian Cricket League, match number 16 between HSBC Cricket Club and Alif Pharma. Wonderful day for cricket. It's bright and sunny with temperatures at around 33 degrees Celsius. Let's take you straight to the middle where we've got Atik with the two captains for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to match number 16 of the Arabian Cricket League 2023, brought to you live and exclusive from this beautiful venue here at the ICCA Academy Oval Grounds here in the heart of Dubai Sports City. And it's going to be another exciting contest, and it's going to be the HSBC taking on the Alif Pharma. And to my left, I've got the two captains, Mr. Mohammed Saad, skipper of HSBC, and Mr. Ahmad Khan, skipper of Alif Pharma. And I've also got the match referee, Mr. Razak Ali. And it's going to be Mohammed Saad who will be flipping the coin. Tails is the call. It is heads. We'd like to have a bat, please.
Okay, so we like to have a bat.
What's the reason behind that?
So I think it's a good track. I think we can put some runs on the board. We've got a good bowling attack, few changes from last game, so that we can then restrict them. So I think last week, few cobwebs, a bit rusty, so we need to make a few rights wrongs from last week.
So what is your plans today?
So we're going to set a good target on the board and then come at them hard.
Any changes? What are the changes? How's the playing 11 from the last game?
So we've had 3 changes. We've brought in some experienced players. I myself wasn't playing as well last week, so we're confident we can give a good game and come out strong.
What do you plan on setting up a good target you think is a good score?
We're looking at least 160 plus on this track. It looks good.
Anyways, wish you all the best and go well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hamad, you've lost the toss, but what were you planning to do?
Yeah, that's what we were looking at. It's windy, green top, so yeah, it's going to be fun for the fast bowlers.
So you have had a mixed tournament so far. 1 loss, 1 win. What's the plan going into this tournament?
Like we are taking it game by game. The first one was a good win. It was a close game. Second one, the first half was very good. Then we just lost in the middle. So we'll try to come back with the first game we have played with. We're going to go with the same energy.
What do you think is a good score here?
We're going to try to restrict them under 150. That's what we're going to target.
Anyways, wish you all the best and go well.
Thank you so much.
Well, so that's the news from the centre. HSBC, they've won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Thank you, Atik. So that's the news from the center. It's HSBC who's won the toss and elected to bat first. It's going to be a lively pitch, I must tell you. So that's the lineup for Alif Pharma. It's going to be the captain Hamad leading the side with Abu Bakr Khan, Abu Bakr Siddiq, Ahsan Sultan, Junaid Shamsu, Sayyid Umar Shah, Sohail Ahmed Khan, Sayyid Rahman, Uzair Man, Wasim Akram and Zuhair Iqbal. For HSBC Cricket, it's going to be Mohammed Saad, Askari, Fahad Merchant, Haider Ali, Jawad Rajani, Mashood CTK, Muhammad Taki, Raja, Saad, Shahrukh and Tuan. It's going to be a lively pitch, I can tell you that. A lot of grass on it. Here we look at some of the individual performance. It's Anish Wadhwa who's leading the charts with 137 runs of just 3 matches, followed by Yashita Bikun, who's also looked very good in his 2 innings that he's played so far, 1 match being washed off due to rain. It's going to be an exciting contest between Alif Pharma and HSBC. Both sides looking good on paper. That's the bowling individual performances for you. Sagar Kalyan, the top wicket taker. 5 wickets of a solitary match that he played. Followed by Shaheen Ali, 5 wickets as well of his 2 matches. Haider Ali with 4 for UAE 7 districts. He's a bowler to watch out for in the tournament. And also we've got Wasim Akram who's playing today for Alif Pharma there at number 10. He's a bowler to watch out for. We are all in readiness as the players are taking the field. So that's how the tournament has panned out so far. Alif Pharma looking for a win after that loss against Ajman Heroes by 7 wickets. They would be looking to make a statement here. I'm joined by my co-commentator and a very dear friend, Fari Kazmi. Welcome to the Combox, dear.
Thank you, Adnan. And it's lovely to have you here, you making your ICC commentary debut. You've made your cricketing debut here a very long time ago. I don't even remember how long. I was probably in my diapers. But yes, this is going to be an exciting encounter. Alif Pharma is a very strong side. They've got very effective, very accurate faster bowlers, and they have a bunch of very good all-rounders. HSBC, on the other hand, fairly new side, and they will want to prove a point here today. Ideal conditions for cricket. However, the wicket does have a slight green tinge. There we see our umpires walking out into the middle. Munir and Vipin, very experienced campaigners, both of these umpires. It will be interesting to see how HSBC go about accumulating those runs. Previous outing did not go very well. A lot of dropped catches, a lot of misfields in the field, fell short with the bat. Hopefully today they will want to better their performance.
Yeah, definitely. And same goes with Alif Pharma too. They lost their first match in a hurdle now. They must be looking for that first win. And a big one, I'm sure, to make a mark on the tournament. They are turning out to be a team to watch for. They have covered the areas pretty well in terms of batting, bowling and fielding. They've got a very strong bowling unit, I tell you, and an equally good batting unit as well.
Well, Alif Pharma is turning out to be a seasoned side now. It's also not a very old side, I think a couple of seasons old. But they've started getting their combinations right. They've added Junaid Shamsu in the side. You know, he can hit a long ball. Very good player to have in a T20 side. And then there's Wasim Akram. The kind of spell of fast bowling he's bowled so far has been a sight for sore eyes. Gets that ball to move around, nibble around. And he'll be licking his lips looking at this pitch, Adnan.
Yes, definitely, Fari. I think Wasim Akram is the kind of bowler that likes to swing the ball up front. He's got the knack of picking up wickets. And he's already got into the Emirates D20 team as well with his recent performances. He's definitely a bowler to watch out for. He bowls like Shaheen Shah Afridi, Mitchell Stark, those late in-swingers to right-handers, which proves to be really lethal. And he is mostly on the stumps. He brings LBW and bowled into play very early into the innings. And he's almost attacking every time you see him bowl.
Now that man on your screen, Uzair Man, he's going to be a handful as well. Can bat, can bowl, can field. Again, a very handy cricketer to have in your side. Where he looks very good when he's not slogging. Well, that's the thing with T20 cricket, T10 cricket. Even good batters tend to try and slog to get quick runs. But when he looks to time the ball, so easy on the eyes, plays those beautiful shots through the cover, through the onside. It'll be interesting to watch how he goes about doing business today as well.
He's definitely an all-rounder to watch out for, Uzair Man. So we are all set and ready for the first ball of this match. Umpire calls play. Wasim Akram with the new ball. Oh, that's a full toss. It was a dangerous one. Would be very interesting to see umpire's decision there. Called a no ball straight away. So that's a free hit coming up straight away. First delivery, free hit. What else do you need as a batsman?
Well, that took Haider Ali by surprise. Haider Ali is a household name in this side. Previously used to play for Defenders and been playing domestic cricket for a while. Very solid batter. Just needs to have faith in his own ability and just try and get bat on ball.
So free hit coming up. He can only slash it just beside the wicket. It was too quick for him on that occasion. And they've got to be watchful on this wicket. Wasim Akram has already been warned for that full toss of his first delivery. So you see that wicket, it's pretty green, though it's dry grass. So you can expect a little bit of extra bounce there and a grip on the surface. HSBC need to be really careful, at least in the first 6 overs. And need to have certain target, realistic target, I must tell you. Ah, that's full toss, but missed altogether. That's the late swing that comes into play for Wasim Akram, and he's on the stumps more often than not. Haider Ali has to go out for a duck. It's 1 for 1.
Well, that is a serious delivery, even though it was a full toss. But we keep talking about that late swing he gets. Look at that. Swung in right at the last minute. Haider Ali in no position to play that shot. Comprehensively beaten. Well, Alif Pharma on the money here, 1 for 1. Mohammad Saad walks out to face a very talented Wasim Akram. Always excited to watch him go. Again, look at that swing. Big booming in swinger. Mohammad Saad is very lucky that the ball didn't hit his pad and ricochet into the wicket. Wasim Akram doesn't just swing the ball, he's pretty lively as well. Has a very quick bouncer, bowls that slower ball very well, disguises it brilliantly. He's got a slip in place, a very conventional field. Third man and fine leg, right at the boundary. With the new ball, he's going to pitch it right up there. And he's bowled him. 2 and 2. He's got his second wicket. Again, that ball swinging in. Mohammad Saad in no position to play that shot. No feet movement. Just tried to go at it. Throw his bat at it. And that late swing undoing Mohammad Taqi, beg your pardon. He's gone for a golden duck. HSBC 1 for 2. Tuan Shamsuddin walks out. Two of his teammates back in the hut. He's going to face the music from Wasim Akram. Well, he's doing his namesake proud. If that legend would have eyes on him, he would be mighty impressed with the way he gets that ball to swing in. I'm yet to see him take one away from the right-handers or bowl one across. Once he develops that delivery, he will be absolutely unplayable on any wicket. Gets the ball to swing around in the air, takes the wicket out of the equation.
That is actually a natural variation from him. That outswinger, he tends to fall. His wrist tends to fall towards the slip, and that's where he generates that outswinger. This time an inside edge. He'll go to the boundary. Lucky boundary there for Tuan. So he's straight away off the mark. First ball that he faced was a sharp end swinger as well, this time off length. What a good bowler this Wasim Akram is turning out to be. He's already picked up a couple of wickets in his first 5 deliveries. And he's mostly on the stumps. That's what is commendable about him. He's looking for a wicket every delivery. Oh, that one came back in as well. Tuhan, he could only manage an inside edge. And that's a dot ball to end the over number 1. An eventful one. 5 for 2, HSBC.
Well, Zuhair Iqbal is the new bowler. This is a very good opening bowling pair. Wasim Akram brings the ball in. Zuhair takes the ball away. Again, bowls right up there. Asks the batter to drive. And then gets the ball to move away right at the last second. Another very good addition to Alif Pharma's side.
Yeah, he compliments Wasim Akram from the other end. Takes the ball away. Starts off with that away swinger straight away. Though he's got an in swinger as well up his armory. But he doesn't usually use it much. He likes to go with his predominantly out swinger. And HSBC, they need to consolidate. At this point of time, they've lost a couple of quick wickets already. We're just into the second over. Zuhair Iqbal operating from the other end. That's a good ball and good shot as well. Saad trying to make a mark here. Should be looking to get off the mark very quickly.
Well, he's yet to move his feet. He's just predicting where the swing of the delivery is going to end up and throwing his bat at it. Trying to go hard. Just needs to time it. Feel the ball in the middle of the bat. And then try and go for his shots again. Moving away. But this time gets it into that gap. Does not have enough legs to take it over that boundary line. Should get 3.
It's a pretty long boundary out there. Comfortable 3. Backing away on that delivery. Making room for himself. And caressing it through that cover region. So he's off the mark. Saad Abdulaziz of his 3rd delivery as well. And I really like the field that they have set up, Alif Pharma. They've got a couple of slips in place, as well as a gully. This one a tad too full and straight. Watchfully played there by Tuan. So a dot ball there coming in. They've got to hit those odd boundaries in the middle and look to rotate the strike if they are to reach that respectable total of 130, 140 on this wicket. I think it is going to be a fighting total that 130, 140, I believe. They're already 2 wickets down. They can't be looking to score 180, 190 from here. Probably stitch a partnership and see at what position they are by the end of 10 overs. And probably take a call from there.
Yeah, you're right there, but looking at how this wicket is played in the past couple of days, up front, it's difficult to time the ball, but once you're in, really eases out. And 180 and 190 are very chaseable on this wicket. Especially, what a ball. Again, that late outswing. Especially because of how quick these outfields are, lightning quick. End of 2 overs, HSBC 8 for 2. Wasim Akram back into the attack. That's plumb. That's as plumb as it gets. Wasim Akram looking back just as a formality. He is so accurate when he is in rhythm.
Batsman not very happy with the decision, but he was trying to cut it. If you see the replays there, pitched on off stump, coming back in sharply. It hit his thigh though, but it was bending quite a lot. It would have gone on to crash the middle stump for sure, and that's what the umpire thinks as well. Given out, Saad Abdulaziz walking off, not very happy. He's gone out for 3 of just 4 deliveries. HSBC in a spot of bother here, 3 down for 8. Wasim Akram is on a roll here again. He's picked up 3 wickets already of his 1.1 overs that he's bowled. 7 balls rather that he has bowled. It's going to be CTK Mashood replacing Saad. He starts off with that exaggerated delivery starting from outside the leg stump. He wanted to go for that glory delivery. Hit the Yorker straight up to Masood, which was picked up very well by Masood. He's a very experienced player, mind you. It was a good pickup shot there from Masood towards the square leg area, fetching him a boundary of his first ball.
Wasim Akram getting greedy there, trying to go for that magic delivery. Mashood CTK, what a player he's been over the years. Amazing, he's still playing. I grew up playing against him. A very handy left arm spinner. And here playing for his employer, and straight away that shot that he's played shows you the kind of player this man is.
I've been watching him play cricket since my childhood as well. I've grown up watching him. And I still see him, the level of fitness that he's maintained for years. It's really commendable. Meanwhile, Wasim Akram back to his normal line and length. This time, miss from a wicket keeper. But it will stay as a dot ball. What good deliveries he's bowling here, Wasim Akram. He's right on the money, except that glory delivery that he went for first ball of Mashood CTK. He's come back to his regular line and length deliveries. It's very difficult to get him away for runs. I really like the field that's been set up. He's already got one slip, first slip, and then a third slip, as well as a gully and backward point. A good delivery there, straight off the toes of Masood. It should be. Was it off the toe or off the bat? He's showing no signs of pain there, so I believe it's the bat. It was a toe crusher coming in there from Wasim Akram this time. Very well played there by Masood.
Wasim Akram, the more we talk about him, the more he amazes us with the kind of skill set this young man possesses. Bowls very good lines and lengths. Does tend to get a little greedy. Just as I mentioned, he started that from around leg stump, looking to open up. Mashood CTK gives away 5 wides. Mind you, he's not gone for a run off his bat. There was a boundary of that was played by Mashood, and there was an inside edge, but no confident shots so far. Very talented bowler.
Yeah, I think he needs to work on these deliveries. Those magic ones that he looks for more often than not ends up going for a wide. This is what I was talking about. He's got this natural variation where he tends to drop his wrist towards that slip fielder for a right-hand batsman. And that's a prime example. 5 wides. Keeper could only manage to get his fingertips. Rolled away to the boundary for 5 runs. A good shot coming in there from Masood. It's a big outfield there on the offside for Masood. They'll easily pick up a couple of runs. So it's the end of over number 3. The second one from Wasim Akram. Slightly expensive, giving away 11 in this over. HSBC move on to 19 for 3. So it's going to be Zuhair Iqbal to continue his second over. A very quiet one, the first one from him. Just 3 of it. It's going to be Tuan this time taking strike. Good ball there from Zuhair Iqbal. Somehow manages to pierce that infield. A lot of men covering that area. Still manages to go past them. Picks up an easy single off the edge. That brings Mashood on strike. It'd be very interesting to see what sort of line Zuhair Iqbal starts with to a left-hander. He'll be bringing the ball back into him. And if he can bring out that variation of his, that outswinger, slip will come into play for sure. That's an in-swinger first up. That's a quick single as well. So good running there from Mashood. He took off the moment he hit it with the bat. And Hamad slightly slow on that occasion to reach to the ball. So that's a comfortable single taken. It's a good start to the over. 2 runs of the first 2 balls. They've got to make a partnership here. They're already 3 down. Can't afford to give away any more wickets in the power play. Or they'll be straight away on the back foot. Meanwhile, Zuhair is bowling good channels here testing the batsman. Tuan is not moving his feet much. Oh, is that an edge? Yes, it is. A regulation catch for wicket keeper. A very good take indeed. And good bowling pays off for Zuhair Iqbal. That consistent line and length outside the off stump, the 4th, 5th channel. There you go. That late swing did the trick, and a very good catch coming in there from the keeper. They're already 4 down now. They're in deep trouble. At the end of 3.4 overs, 21 for 4.
Shahrukh Hassan walks out to bat. Zuhair Iqbal joins in on the wicket-taking party. What an acrobatic catch by the wicket-keeper. Like I've said, this is a very professional unit, Alif Pharma. Every individual of the side contributes bat, with ball in the field. Very professional unit.
Zuhair Iqbal, second last delivery of his second over. That was good ball and very well played there by Shahrukh. Last ball of the over coming up. Good ball there again from Zuhair Iqbal. Not really caring to the keeper. There's a chance of a run out here. But the wrong end probably would have been tight on the other side. But keeper was blindsided on that occasion. So it's the end of over number 4. HSBC 22 for 4.
Wasim Akram to bowl his third over. Again, trying to bowl that in-swinging Yorker, ending up with a full toss.
Yeah, I think the ball that he bowled to Saad, that he got LBW off it, that was the best ball that he bowled. And that's where he should be looking to bowl most of the times. If he has to make a mark in the domestic or international circuit as well, he's got to be consistent on those line and length. That one jacking back in sharply, probably hit outside the line of off stump. That's what saved the batsman there, I believe.
Yeah, that was hitting him outside the line of off stump. But yeah, you're right. This is where he needs to be. He needs to be just at around good length, slightly fuller than good length. Can't be looking to bowl Yorkers every other delivery and end up bowling full tosses. These are, I mean, not to take anything away from the HSBC team, but they're not a very professional unit. When he comes across teams that are more familiar with similar kind of bowlers, those deliveries can, take away all the pressure that he's been building. So, like you mentioned, that delivery where he got that leg before was the perfect in-swinger. The batter was in no position to play, looking to play a cross-batted shot. And if he keeps bowling those channels, he'll keep picking wickets. This time again, I think he's heard you, Adnan.
Yeah, this time he's improved his channel in this over, barring that first delivery, which went for a full toss. He's been on the money. He's got to be consistent. That will make him stand out from the remaining set of bowlers that are available in domestic circuit at the moment. And you've got to be a different breed altogether if you have to make a mark for yourself. Wasim Akram is up there. Oh, good delivery. This one was a better Yorker, I believe. And mixed up in the middle. It can be dangerous. It's somehow hit the batsman and deflected. Wasim Akram is going for an exaggerated appeal there.
Well, I think he's appealing for obstruction of field. When you've got them 4 down for not too many on the board, you don't really need to appeal for these kind of things. You can easily get them out. Just play good cricket. I mean, he was nowhere trying to obstruct the field. He was just trying to get back into his crease. I think they shouldn't have appealed for that, especially a professional unit like Alif Pharma.
Yeah, he was a goner there, had the throw not hit him. He was struggling to get back, and that's a Jaffa. Look at that for a delivery, Wasim Akram. You beauty. A good length delivery. That's what the coaches tell you. Hit the top of off stump. This time it's the middle, but it's the top of the stump. Beautiful delivery.
Well, like I said, if you can bowl those deliveries, why would you want to appeal for an obstruction of the field? Shahrukh Hassan gone for 8 runs, bowled by an absolutely unplayable delivery. 22 for the loss of 5 wickets, end of 5 overs.
So it's going to be change in the bowling. Abu Bakr Khan replacing Zuhair. An interesting move there from the captain. Zuhair bowled a fairly decent line and length deliveries in his first 2 overs. However, he's been held up for the back end of the innings. And straight away, Abu Bakr starts with a wide. Fari, how do you like that move from the captain?
Well, I think they can afford to do this because they've got medium pacers in their ranks, and Zuhair is very important during that middle phase because of his variations, and he's experienced. He's been doing that job for his team, so I think this is a good move. That's well bowled. Abu Bakr Khan again is a very handy fast bowler. Bowls very good channels. Doesn't give anything away to the batter. You see Mashood there smiling. He's always smiling. Fantastic cricketer, Mashood.
You can expect Mashood to hold up one end. At least he's got that kind of an experience. I think it's his 2000 odd domestic match, I believe. I've been watching him playing for years now. The short one, testing one from Abu Bakr. He's noticed that Mashood is not really moving his feet much. Want to test him off the back foot as well. And he's beaten him all ends up.
Now that's a good delivery. Abu Bakr Khan is more of a hit the deck sort of a bowler. So you can expect him to bowl these short pitch deliveries. So far, none of the opening bowlers have tested the batters with the short stuff. They've relied on swing and movement to get their wickets. But Abu Bakr Khan is a different breed of bowler.
This time, Mashood wanted to whack it over the square leg area. Opportunity missed out, I believe. The ball was there in that area. So that brings Raja to the middle. Raja reminds me of my friend Faizan Sheikh. Probably look alike under that helmet. So it's going to be Abu Bakr with his fourth delivery. Oh, that was an in-swinger. Well done by the wicketkeeper. Though it didn't carry completely to him. Fell a little short. Got some hand to it. And that avoided that extra run. Probably a boundary. That could have gone easily.
Well, as the more number of matches have been played on this wicket, we've seen the bounce become a lot lower. The first few games, any delivery that was even pitched just short of a half volley would carry to the wicketkeeper comfortably around chest high. But regular games, look at that, slight shape away. Regular games on this wicket has sort of, hampered the bounce, obviously because the grass is not green on the wicket anymore. It's more of a brownish tinge. The ball will not carry as much as it did on previous occasions.
Yeah, absolutely. These are the insights that we look for. And you can expect that from Fari, a veteran cricketer. Short ball, very well played. There was a little bit width on offer. Raja quickly pounced out to that one. A big real estate available on the offside. It's very difficult to get a boundary on that side if you are not timing the ball very well. And Raja picks up a couple of runs and gets off the mark of his second delivery, I believe.
That's a very good looking shot. However, he's got 2 runs, but everything was right about that shot. Got across it, standing tall, punching it with a straight bat through that cover region. Good looking shot.
Well played again. Raja is looking solid for his 3 deliveries that he's played. It's the end of over number 6. An end of power play as well. HSBC Cricket Club. They've managed to score just 27, losing 5 wickets in the process. So that is completely a power play dominated by Alif Pharma. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with the 7th over.
Abu Bakr Wasim Akram to bowl out here, looking for a fifer. We've seen that trend from Alif Pharma. If he's picked up early wickets, they try and bowl him out, try and get as many wickets as they can in his 4 overs. And I think that's the right move.
It's a right ploy, I believe, from the captain. Why hold him for the back end of the innings? Rather go for the kill. They can sense an opportunity there to wrap up the innings early. That's what they're trying to do. Oh, what a good ball there from Wasim Akram. He looks so beautiful when he bowls those deliveries. Looks like $1 million when he's on that good length, Yorker length mark. He'll be looking to get his 5th one very soon. I think with that short delivery that Mashood was taken by surprise, it would be a good ploy to bowl one right now. And there you go. He just heard me there. But Mashood, he sighted that pretty early from the hand of the bowler. Ducked pretty well, got underneath it and let it go on to the keeper. So good ball there from Wasim Akram. Played very well by Masood there. He's making sure that he holds all on to one end. He'll definitely try to take them to a respectable total. 160, 170 looking out of sight for now. They've got to be realistic, as I told you at the start of the innings.
Mashood walks down the wicket, tries to go over the bowler's head, manages a top edge over the wicket-keeper's head instead. Gets an important boundary for his side. Well, this is what experience does. He knew he's already bowled that short ball, so he won't be able to bowl another one. That's why he decides to walk down at Wasim Akram, try and negate that swing that he's getting.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what experience is all about. But Wasim Akram was equal to the task. He held his length back when he saw Masood coming. Oh, full toss again. This time going for that magic delivery once again. Overthrows as well. So that's not good cricket from Alif Pharma. Full toss from Wasim Akram first of all. Not really required when you have 2 slips backing you up. And then a poor overthrow when the batsman was safely in. 2 easy runs for Mashood. He moves on to 13. Last delivery of the over coming up from Wasim Akram. That's the last delivery of his quota of 4 overs as well. He's picked up 4 wickets. Can he make it 5? That's a short ball down the leg side. It was easy pickings there. Any sort of connection would have taken the ball towards the boundary. Mashood must be feeling missed out there.
Well, see what Mashood's done just by running down at Wasim Akram. He's totally changed his line and length. You don't see him bowling that fuller length, looking to attack the stumps. Now he's trying to bowl defensive lines and lengths, not get hit for 4. So Mashood's won that battle. That psychological battle. I was outside off stump. He's bowled a brilliant spell here. Wasim Akram couldn't get a 5er, but definitely deserved it. End of 7 overs, 34 for 5. Abu Bakr back to bowl his 2nd over. And Atiq Nizam back for his first stint here with me. Welcome, Atiq.
Thank you, Farooq. Good to be back. Another day, another game. And as I come, Abu Bakr welcomes me with a wide. But what a start this is, isn't it, for Alif Pharma? Already half the side back in the dugout for HSBC. 35 for 5, 7 overs. This is a brilliant start for the Alif Pharma. They've hit the ground running. Well, these two, they'll need a partnership here, isn't it? Raja and Mashud Sitike. Abu Bakr, one of the top spearheads here for the Alif Pharma with the ball, along with Wasim Akram. Both being very lethal with the new ball. But here we can see that skipper of Alif Pharma have decided to bring in Abu Bakr a little later on than he usually does. Usually opens the proceedings. That's very good fielding there. But whatever Hamad Khan has done, it's worked, isn't it? They've been fantastic. Besides that game against Ajman Heroes, where they just could not get it off and they ended up on the wrong side of the game. But they're a very, very good team, this Alif Pharma.
We're not taking anything away from the kind of side Alif Pharma is, but I would make that statement once I see them play against, let's say, a certain 7 district. You know, 7 district is a top side, and once I see them play against the likes of Rais Ahmed, Mohammad Irfan, and those kind of players, that's when I will be able to make a fair judgment of how they've done. So far, they've played against sides that are not up to the skill level as them, barring Ajman Heroes. But they are still a very good T20 side, Alif Pharma. That sprayed down leg side. Abu Bakr Khan trying too many things here.
Yes, Farooq, they have a lot of things to prove, as don't they, going forward. But yes, they're a very good team. They did make the finals of the Champions Cup recently. They did come on top of a lot of good teams, such as the 7 districts in the tournament as well. So they have proved their mettle, but once again, it remains to be seen how consistent they can be. Good delivery once again, just around that midline off. Abu Bakr, he's bowled a very, very good over so far. 2 wides of that, unfortunately. If not, it would have been a brilliant over.
He has bowled well. Tends to surprise the batter with the short stuff. Has been slightly down leg. This is a difficult time to bat twilight. Lights not taking complete effect. This is when the batters need to be a little careful. Raja looks very solid here. He's played that short of length ball. It was climbing on him. He's played that comfortably. So far in this HSBC batting lineup, he's looked the most solid.
Really like what Abu Bakr is doing here. He's cramping the batter for room, bowling it into him, not giving him room to free his arms. That can be a very tricky line and length, especially when the ball keeps climbing at you around that chest and neck level. Usually when it's around that hip, stomach level, it's easy to pull out, hook the ball. But this time again, slightly losing the plot there, the Abu Bakr. Wide delivery. 37 on the board. HSBC, they'll know that they'll need a big partnership here. But this has been a long over for Abu Bakr. He's bowled 8 deliveries of this over so far, 3 of it going for wides. So partnership is the order of the day here for the HSBC. Oh, good delivery. Once again, that was on the pads. Raja will be quite disappointed that he missed out there. Alif Pharma right on top. 8 overs, 37 for 5. Well, so it's going to be a change in bowling. It's going to be Said Rahman. He's coming to the attack. The 9th over. He'd like to bask in the glory as well with how his teams have fared so far. 37 for 5. In a very, very strong position here, Alif Pharma. Good delivery. Flighted nicely. Nice high arm action. A typical off spinner. After being 22 for 5, some type of partnership is developing between these two, between Mashood and Raja. Short and wide off the back foot. He's pulled it. Where's he gone? Straight down the throat of the mid-on fielder. Raja has been he's been itching to get a move on. He saw the ball shot, Sayyid Rahman. He pitched it around the middle of the pitch. I think he could have gone a bit more squarer, but he went straight. He targeted the straight boundary, which is a longer part of the ground, but unable to clear it. So big wicket here for the Alif Pharma. And Raja has to depart. The 6th wicket down now. First wicket for Sayyid Rahman. Raja departs for 2. HSBC 38 for 6. Well, so 38 for 6. Alif Pharma getting wickets here in regular intervals. Good delivery. Look at that. Looks a very, very good bowler, Sayyid Rahman. Not the youngest going around, but well, with the way he's bowling, I'm sure he'll give a good run for money for all the youngsters around. It's been an excellent over so far. Just given away 1 run in the 4 balls he's bowled. And the new batter who's walked out there is Fahad Merchant. Jan Mashood in the crease. Fantastic stuff. This is absolutely brilliant. What an over this is turning out to be from Sayyid Rahman. Oh, Very lucky not to have got an edge there, Fahad Merchant, but the shot was on. But well, it was a brilliant over from Syed Rahman. 1 over, just given away a 1 run, and he picked up a big wicket of Raja. HSBC 38 for 6. Well, so it's going to be Fahad Merchant who takes strike. In fact, it's Mashood who takes strike. The new bowler is Suhail Ahmed Khan. Alif Pharma, they'll want to get some quick wickets here to wrap things up. We've spoken very often how the net run rate can come into effect. 16 teams competing in this wonderful tournament. 63 games. We're just in match number 16, so we have a long way to go. Finals scheduled to be on the 30th of November. Flighter, he goes straight down the ground. Where's that gone? Straight down the throat of the mid-off fielder. Another wicket falls, and this time it is the set batter Mashood who has to depart. Well, I'm not sure if this is the right way forward when you're 6 wickets down trying to take over the bowler. But another wicket falls here for Mashood CTK. He has to depart. Syed Umar Shah takes that catch gleefully at mid-off. He goes for 14. It's 39 for 7. The new batter is the skipper of the HSBC, Mohammad Saad. He's walked out into bat at number 9. Oh, he's been bowled with a Jaffer. First ball, golden duck here for the skipper as he receives a Jaffer of a delivery. There's nothing much he can do. And the Alif Pharma, well, they're wrapping up things here in style.
Well, that ball's exposed his technique. Look at that. Bowled slower and then pitching and coming into the batter between the huge gap of the bat and pad. That is a serious delivery there. Mohammad Saad out for a golden duck. HSBC in all sorts of trouble. Looking to be bowled out under 50 here. 39 for 8. Askari walks out to face the hat-trick delivery. Leg slip in place. Sohail bowls that outside off stump again. That ball pitching and moving into the batter. Should have been slightly straighter. Could have had a well-deserved hat-trick. Look at those figures. 2 for 1. Just 4 deliveries again. Another very good delivery attacking the stumps. This is a clinical bowling display here by Alif Pharma. Last ball of his first over. Picked up 2 wickets already here. Sohail very lucky there. Askari to survive.
Oh, well. That was very risky there. But a brilliant over from Sohail Khan. He picks up 2 wickets in that over. And 10 overs done. HSBC tottering at 39 for 8.
New bowler into the attack. Starts with a dot ball. Fahad Merchant has played 4 deliveries, yet to get off the mark. Another seasoned campaigner, Sayyid Rahman, plays this towards fine leg, gets off the mark. Fahad Merchant, a wonderful wicket-keeper batter. Very agile, takes his trade very seriously. A very big sports enthusiast, a very big cricket enthusiast, Fahad Merchant. This time bowled slightly down the leg side, Sayyid Rahman. Askari gets off the mark as well.
Well, 41 for 8 HSBC. Things just could not have got any worse for them, isn't it? Just knocked around. Thought of a single there, but had he taken that, he would have been gone for all money there. Askari and Fahad Merchant. They'll be wondering what can they do from here onwards. There's plenty of time. 9 more overs to go after this. Wide delivery. Sayyid Rahman trying a round arm there.
Sayyid's trying to change the angles, slightly deceive the batter with those balls that go straight on with arm. This time Fahad plays that towards the skipper, Hamad Khan. What a wonderful batter Hamad Khan is. Very easy on the eyes. And that's wrapped on the pads. No appeal by Sayyid Rahman. So end of 11 overs. HSBC 42 for 8. Nicely flighted this time, pulled away wide of that mid-wicket fielder. This is a good shot by Askari. Wasn't all that short, but he found the sweet spot. One bounce over the fence, 4 runs.
Well, that's a welcome boundary there. It was deep in his crease. He's made sure he got enough meat of the bat. And the secret was there. He hit the gap, and that was a much needed boundary for the HSBC. Well, the next ball He's been absolutely bold. That was a great delivery from Sohail Khan. And just look at that spell. 3 for 5. This is a fantastic period of bowling. What a spell this is turning out to be.
Look at that. What a ball. What a comeback. He was just a little lazy on the previous delivery. He bowled that short of that good length. This time corrected his line. Askari gone for 5. HSBC 46 for 9. Last man out to bat, Jawad Rajani. Again, that's wrapped on the pads. Sohail asking the umpire for a leg before decision, but Munir looks away.
Well, there was more of hope, wasn't it? That was hitting way outside off. Oh, that looks a bit closer. And umpire Imran Munir lifts his finger. HSBC falls out for less than a 50. That's a predicament for the HSBC. But what a bowling performance from Alif Pharma. Inside 12 overs. Bowling them all out for just a mere 46 on the board. This is a fantastic bowling performance.
Well, this is plum. Jawad questioning the umpire, where he doesn't realize where he was standing after that ball hit him. This was as plum as it gets, but what a spell of bowling by these lads. Sohail Khan picking up 4 wickets for just 5 runs. But in my books, the chief destructor has been Wasim Akram. Wiped out the top order. 46 all out, HSBC. 47 to get. Let's look at the batting card. Not a very impressive show by the bankers here. There you go. Just Mashood, the seasoned campaigner, getting into double figures and nothing else really. That column, extras being the highest scorer, sort of tells you the story of how they went about their innings. And that's the bowling card, beg your pardon. Right up top and at the bottom, 4 wickets apiece for Sohail Ahmed Khan and Wasim Akram, giving it 23 and 5 runs respectively. Saeed Rahman picking one up, Zuhair Iqbal picking a wicket. 46. They've been bundled out for 46. 47 to get. Let's have a look at how the innings unfolded.
Well, so this is how it started. Wasim Akram, just as he's always been, always very, very accurate with his line and lengths. He was absolutely unplayable. Look at those balls coming into the right-handers, and he was just absolutely unplayable. They managed to get a couple of balls away, but Wasim Akram was just too good. And then some more wickets falling, and that was Wasim Akram's 4th. What a spell it has been. He's been absolutely brilliant tonight. Completely broke the backbone of the HSBC. And then there towards the end, then you had the Sohail Khan, who came into the attack and caused up a couple of other wickets. Some brilliant deliveries, some that came with the arm. And that just was not, they were just too good today, Alif Pharma, for the HSBC. They were just unplayable. A brilliant spell of bowling. And so right now, they've been all out just for less than 12 runs. 12 overs. And just 47 now required target. Well, so we'll take a short break. When we return back, we'll have Alif Pharma with the chase in pursuit of 47 runs. good evening back. So it's going to be the chase of the Alif Pharma in pursuit of 47 runs. Well, that was what happened previously in the HSBC's innings. They were just bundled out for just 46 runs. Nobody getting into double figures apart of Mashood, who scored 14 of 18 balls. And it's been a very sad show for them tonight. Alif Pharma, they'll want to get this over with as quickly as possible, just so that they can up their required rate. Yeah, their net run rate, I beg your pardon. So those are the figures. Just look at that. Wasim Akram, 4 for 23. A brilliant spell. Right on top. Completely broke the backbone of the HSBC. Zuhair Iqbal and Said Rahman getting wicket apiece. But there towards the end, Sohail Ahmed Khan, 1.4 overs, 5 wickets, 4 wickets for 5 runs. That's absolutely brilliant stuff from Sohail Ahmed Khan. What a spell it has been. 8 wickets among Wasim Akram and Sohail Khan between them. That was where they just completely were outplayed by the Alif Pharma. Well, we've seen funny things happen in the game of cricket over the years. Usually, but they say 46. The rate runs on the board is just, I think, not sufficient enough. So they will be starting the proceedings from the ICCA Academy end. And I think it's going to be the skipper, Mohammad Saad, who will be opening the proceedings with the ball. And I've been joined here in the comm box by my colleague Adnan Arif. Welcome, Adnan.
Thank you, Atik. What a bowling performance coming in from Alif Pharma. Just 47 required there. They bundled the HSBC squad for 46. What a bowling performance from Wasim, Sohail. It's too good for HSBC. So we here to start off the chase. Umpire calls it play. First ball of the innings. And straight away goes for that big shot. No one patrolling the field on the leg side. Goes towards the mid-wicket region for a boundary.
Well, what a way to get off the mark, isn't it? Junaid Shamsuddin. First ball he faces. Gets the middle of the bat, goes through that mid-wicket region. And they open their account with the boundary, Alif Pharma. They'll want to finish this up pretty fast here, Adnan. Make sure that they get the maximum that they can out of the net run rate. Again, he goes through hard. Once again into the gap. 2 consecutive boundaries to start off the innings. And it's come off the skipper Mohammad Saad's bowling. And Junaid Shamsuddin is on fire.
Junaid Shamsu loves to be aggressive from the word go. And that's what you see from him. That's what you expect from him. First 2 deliveries gone for boundaries, though not off the middle of the bat. He's a very powerful lad, mind you. If he connects, it stays hit. Third delivery coming up. Oh, this time an in-swinger does the trick for Junaid Shamsu, going for 1 too many. Inside edges onto the wicket. And the first wicket down for Alif Pharma.
Well, I think he tried to hit 7 sixers out of 7 balls. Not going to work like that, my friend. That was not the length to hit. It was a very, very good line, good length, just around middle and off. Bring it into the right-hander just a wee bit. Hits that top of middle stump. Junaid Shamsuddin, he has to depart after scoring a couple of glorious boundaries. Unfortunately, not able to move on. 8 for 1 now, Alif Pharma.
So the wicket of Junaid Shamsu brings the talented Uzair Man into the middle. A good first up delivery from Saad. Completely missing the line. Uzair Man on that occasion going for the glory shot first up.
Well, I think they've come with one state of mind here, the Alif Pharma. They want to finish this off inside the power play overs. Uzair Man, one of the top batters going on in the UAE circuit. Over 13,000 plus domestic runs under his name. He's a class act, this man, Uzair Man. Comes down the track, goes straight over middle. Where's that gone? That's landed outside the playing yards. That's a brilliant stroke from Uzair Man. What a way to get off the mark.
Brilliant shot coming in from Uzair Man. Shimmies down the wicket, couple of steps and connects it off that half volley. Makes it into a half volley, a good length. And then deposits it over that long off fielder for a comfortable 6. This time coming off the middle. So the keeper comes up to the stump straight away with that shimmy down the wicket. And Alif Pharma, they're off to a flyer already. 14 of the first 5 deliveries, however, wicket down.
What a start. What a start this has been. This time he goes on the back foot. Second 6, this time over square leg from Uzair Man. He is showing his authority. He's showing his class. What a first over for Alif Pharma. 20 for 1 at the end of the first over. Well, this has been a rollicking start from Alif Pharma. They want to finish this off and finish this off in style. Just first over done. They've already got 20 runs on the board. Just 27 now required to get to that target. And what a start this has been. Mashood will be opening the proceedings from the school end.
Mind you, he's a very experienced bowler. Will not be easy to get him away. Alif Pharma, meanwhile, looking to finish this off quickly and in style within the power play. They're already off to 20, just 27 required more of 19 overs. Good ball to start off with. Uzair Man keenly looking to get on strike. However, it's been turned down by Hassan Sultan. So good first delivery from Mashood.
Drive straight to the cover region. Well, we'd like to make a quick mention of the sponsors. The tournament organizer being the ICCA Academy, the streaming partner Fan Code, support sponsor 7 Districts, the podcast partner Crick Express, and the broadcast and event partner Sport Ethics. Thank you very much for all of your support, for all putting up this wonderful tournament. 63 games, over 6 weeks of high-octane cricket, brought to you live and exclusive from this ICC Academy grounds here in Sport City. Oh, that's a misfield. Just cannot afford these. Unfortunately, you can see the fielders with their shoulders being dropped. But what do you think here, Adnan? How do you think they have to come out of this rut? This is going to be the second consecutive loss for the HSBC. How do they come out of this?
Yeah, I think they need to go back to the drawing board and reflect on their batting especially. What a good shot coming in there from Ehsan Sultan. He waited for the ball to spin, to do its bit, and then just crashed it through the cover region, through the vacant cover region. So there was a slight misfield as well. The cover fielder trying to stop it with his boot. That wouldn't do any good to his team. So 4 runs conceded. They're off to a flyer, 26 for 1 of just 1.5 deliveries. And that's cut away very well. And that will, with the ICC boundary, that will roll away for another boundary. Using the pace on that case, Mashood goes for 10 in his first over. And the body language of HSBC says it all. It's the end of over number 2, 30 for 1. So it's going to be a change in bowling. For HSBC, it's Heather Ali who will be bowling the 3rd over. He's marking his run up currently. And I'm sure Alif Pharma would be looking to finish off the innings in this particular over itself. They want to chase it down. The target of just 47. 17 required of 18 overs. I think HSBC has to reflect on their batting, that call of batting first against a very good opponent. What a good shot coming in there from Uzerman. That will only be a single. So that decision of batting first after winning the toss and scoring just 46, I think they need to sit down with the team, discuss what are the realistic targets that they can go for, probably divide those overs in small patches and give themselves targets against it rather than looking at the entire target as a total.
Pulls in front of square. Another boundary for the taking here for the Alif Pharma. Well, I'd love to see the figures here, Adnan. Is what the record would be perhaps as the quickest match here at the ICCA Academy. I'm sure this is going to be rated among one of the top fives.
Yeah, it was 7 districts yesterday, I believe, who chased down 78 and 5 overs. They would be looking to finish off this innings within this over. Heather Ali.
Well, yeah, yesterday was also a very convincing victory from 7 districts. Ehsan Sultan 16 of 9, Uzair Man 13 of 4. But what a clinical performance, cynical performance this has been from the Alif Pharma so far. Again, trying to go through that booming, trying to get that booming cover drive out.
I think we will be going into the next over. Just one delivery left. 10 runs required. Yeah, already on 37 for 1 after 2.5. So in terms of chase, this could be the fastest chase ever. Single given off the last delivery of the over. End of over number 3. It's 38 for 1, Alif Pharma. So a double change in bowling there. Looks like it's going to be Askari bowling. Jawad, rather. Left arm spinner. Hassan goes for that mid-wicket hike. Slog sweeps it towards the mid-wicket. One bounce into the boundary. 4 runs.
Well, now they're just one strike away. One strike away from what would perhaps be a record chase. The quickest game, perhaps, as far as balls being bowled. They were all out inside the 11th over in the first innings there. HSBC. Now Alif Pharma chasing the score down with over 16 overs to spare. Looks like very likely that this could be perhaps the last over of match number 16. Just 5 runs required. 42 Alif Pharma already on the board. Ehsan Sultan 21 of 12. Can he finish it off in style? They just need one shot. Just one shot to finish this up. Comes down the track, straight as an arrow. Couple of bounces into the boundary line. And that's another boundary. And that boundary also equals the score. 1 run required to win now. What a performance.
That's getting over very quickly for Team HSBC and Alif Pharma here. Alif Pharma getting over the line convincingly. It's 1 run left, dot ball. It's 3.3 overs bowled, 46 for 1. What a performance from Alif Pharma after wrapping them up within that 50 runs margin. Down the track, this time hit straight over long off, mid-off fielder. That's a boundary. What an effort from Alif Pharma there.
Well, they're outstanding tonight. They were just too good for the HSBC. With the ball first, then now with the bat. That also helps them get over that rate. They get to 50 of 3.3 overs to win by 9 wickets. And what a brilliant performance from the men in black. They've just been absolutely outstanding tonight. The HSBC, on the other hand, they'll be extremely dejected. They've been completely destroyed here by the Alif Pharma. What a fantastic game of cricket we've witnessed from the Alif Pharma. There you go, win by 9 wickets. And a convincing victory. It was a game of absolute dominance. So that was the story as far as Alif Pharma's batting was concerned. They just needed 3.3 overs to chase the score of 46. Junaid Shamsuddin started off with a couple of boundaries on the first 2 balls. Got out in the very next ball. And then ever since Hassan Sultan and Uzair Khan came out of the middle and started blasting the HSBC to all parts of the ground and completed it with over 16.5 overs to spare. Is the bowling so far. Mohammad Shah just got 1 wicket and there's nothing much to speak about, isn't it? Just nothing much to speak about. But, well, it's been just brilliant, just outstanding. This was the highlights of what happened in the Alif Pharma. It's a very short package, mind you. Just 3.3 overs. Saw some lusty blows. There you go, after a couple of boundaries, Shamsuddin getting out. And then Uzair Khan comes out. First 2 balls he faces, he puts it into the stands. What a player he is, and Ehsan Sultan. Then after that, playing those deft touches, getting those boundaries through the mid-wicket, all around the wicket. There's a slog sweep. Couple of bounces into the boundary. This was straight, hit straight down. And the last shot was hit straight over mid-off for a boundary, just to wrap things up. Well, so it's been a dominant performance. HSBC winning the toss, batting first. 11.4 overs was all they managed to face up, and they scored 46 on the board. A brilliant performance from Wasim Akram, 4 for 23. And Sohail Ahmed Khan, 4 wickets for 5 runs. 8 wickets among them for 28 runs. That's just mind-boggling. Zuhair Iqbal picking up that 1 more wicket. And Alif Pharma in response. 50 for 1, 3.3 overs. Ehsan Sultan and Uzairman finishing things off in style. And Alif Pharma winning by 9 wickets. It's been a brilliant performance by them. Well, so that's about it. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned because it's going to be Farooq Hazmi, the presentation for the Man of the Match award.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 16 of the Arabian Cricket League, which was played between HSBC and Alif Pharma. Before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors for their unwavering support towards the tournament. Tournament organizer ICCA Academy, streaming partner Fan Code, support sponsor 7 Districts, podcast partner Crick Express, broadcast and event partner Sports Ethics. Match number 16, HSBC won the toss and elected to bat first. Could only manage to score 46 in the allotted overs. The second innings, Alif Pharma comfortably winning by 9 wickets with 16.3 overs to spare. We had a few very noticeable performances with the ball. Sohail Ahmed Khan picking up 4 wickets for just 5 runs and Wasim Akram 4 wickets for 24 runs. We would like to invite Razak Ali to hand over the Player of the Match award to Wasim Akram for his unbelievable bowling, 4 overs, 24 runs. वसीम, आज भी आपने 4 आउट किए हैं। आप माशाल्लाह ऊपर से हमेशा बॉल बहुत आला स्विंग करते हैं। पिछली बार भी आपने 4 आउट किए थे, 5वां नहीं आउट हो रहा, क्या ख्याल है?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। बस यही है कि जब 2 ओवर हो जाते या 3 ओवर हो जाते तो फिर वो बॉल की वही स्ट्रेंथ नहीं रह जाती। मतलब बॉल शाइन नहीं हो रहा है उस तरीके से जैसे पहले 2 ओवर में तो बस मेरा जो विकेट आती है वो पहले 2 ओवर में आती है, उसमें मैं स्विंग करता हूँ। बस यही कोशिश रहती है।
आपका नाम भी माशाल्लाह वसीम अकरम है और आप आई एम श्योर वसीम अकरम को देख के ही बड़े हुए होगे। उसी की तरह आप बॉल स्विंग कर रहे हो। अभी तक हमने देखा नहीं आप बॉल बाहर भी लेके जाते हो कि नहीं। क्या ये आपके पास स्किल है या डेवलप कर रहे हो या सरप्राइज़ रखा हुआ है?
बस यही है कि मुझे इन स्विंग पर विकेट मिल रही है और मैं ये कोशिश करता हूँ कि बॉल ज़ाया ना हो जाए। अगर मैं आउट स्विंग पे जाऊँ तो वो मेरा नेचुरल नहीं है, जो मेरा नेचुरल है वो सही होता है। तो बस ये कोशिश करता हूँ कि यही बॉलिंग करूँ इन स्विंग पे तो और विकेट आ जाए।
वेरी वेरी वेल बॉल्ड वसीम। इंशाल्लाह आपको टूर्नामेंट में देखने का और मज़ा आएगा। ओके, बेस्ट ऑफ लक। Well, guys, that's it from the presentation party. Stay tuned. We have another game in an hour. We'll see you back then.